What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OG GM, coming to you live on a rainy Tuesday morning here at Site B. It's about 10:30 in the morning on this, the 23rd day of the month of May of the year of our Lord's Hello Kitty 2023. And it's time to take a look at all the small stories of the tabletop role-playing game world today and how they might affect the world tomorrow. Number one story, my friends over at Big Geek Emporium, the company brave enough to publish my crap, are trying to have a convention. But it's in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. I guess that's where they live. It's a family-friendly tabletop role-playing game convention. It's going to be held somewhere in Michigan, I guess, at a hotel, maybe? I don't know. Looking like they were going to have door prizes, games, $30 for a badge covers the whole thing. If they can get 30 attendees, they should be kickstarting this. Why aren't you kickstarting this? That's the best way to get a convention funded these days, is kickstarting this. Do they need their own convention? Should they have their own convention? Are they large enough to have a convention? They host my product. So, you know, for now, I'm a fan of theirs. I've obviously had issues with their site since day one, and I kind of wish they'd self-promote a little bit more. But yeah, this is where you can get all my Minions on a Mission product for now until I move it all over to the Kickstarter at some point in time. And they're having a convention, so good luck to them. My only recommendations would be probably try kickstarting it and maybe try and find a hotel that will help you out, and, you know, local retailers, and maybe talk to other people who've sponsored their own conventions like Venger, because Venger's on VentureCon #2, I believe. So if he can self-promote and build a convention, maybe you guys can too. So yeah, convention. What else is going on in the tabletop role-playing game world? First and foremost, anything new from our friends at Games Workshop? Games Workshop usually has about one new product a week, and this week is no exception. We have another kill team. This is one called Ashes of Faith. This is not actually a new one. I think they announced this one was last week, and this is I guess, finally it's out this week. But it's only Tuesday, so they might have another product out before Friday. Then we've got Paizo. Paizo Con Online is coming up, and they're doing portfolio reviews for illustrators. Now, normally a portfolio review is like you go to a comic book role-playing, comic book convention like San Diego Comic Book Con. You walk in line, you get in a line, and there is somebody sitting there who is, anywhere from Joe Schlub just starting in comics all the way up to Shooter or Jim Lee or somebody. And you're like, hey, do you have a couple minutes to look at my portfolio? And they look at your portfolio and they offer you commentary. You can pay for one-on-one. So this one was doing it online. So I guess you send them your art and then they send you back commentary, or you send them a video of your art and they send them back commentary. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Because I'm giving you my art. And in return, you're eventually sending me a response. That gives you a lot of time to copy shit I did. I mean, obviously not my art, because we know I can't draw. But if you're a real artist and you're struggling and you really want the opinion of another fellow artist, do you really want to send them PDFs and copies of your work with no guarantee or, of the safety? No, and no. Catalyst Game Labs is establishing that they are dedicating a board games division. They are announcing a launch of Overlords in Training. Well, I'm an Overlord. I want to be an Overlord in Training. What's that? It's you gonna tell us anything at all about it? It's something they're kickstarting, and it's a role-playing game or board game or something. It's not like I thought this was like a program to help people to work with Catalyst Games and, maybe teach kids. No, it was just some guy's game. All right. Yeah, I'm not excited. No. But it's nice that Catalyst Games is letting us know that they are dividing the role-playing / everything that isn't board games with the board games half. So when the role-playing company gets in trouble, the board gamers can go, oh, that wasn't enough. And when the board game division gets in trouble, the role-playing division can go, nope, that was them. Yes. Okay, there's some new miniatures available for the Batman miniature game. Did you know there was a Batman miniature game? I didn't. And the miniatures that are available are professional wrestlers and a guy with a bird. This comes to us from a company called Night Models. And we've got, I guess, new figures. We've got a figure of Red Hood that looks pretty damn good. We got a figure of somebody called Vengeance, who I guess is a new take on Batgirl. We've got these pro wrestling figures. I love this guy dropping the elbow from the boxes. This figure, oh man, I wish I could find that figure. Hopefully it's pre-painted and I don't have to paint it, because I don't think I could do it justice. But I love this figure. This figure is awesome. There's a company called Portal Games, and they've got a Merchants Guild edition for their army game, because everybody and their dog has to do a skirmish game. There's another tabletop role-playing game charity event coming up called Roll for Good. We tend to avoid those. And there's a company coming out with a game called Cinemata Sundered Wilds, and its big thing is crafting rules. Because yeah, those, no, never. Crafting should be done off screen. Adding crafting rules to a role-playing game and expecting them to work the same way they work in a video game has yet to work, and I don't think you're going to be able to make a difference. It's like the net running rules in Cyberpunk. The second the net running scenario starts, everybody else just kind of sits there and go. And the second, the crafting starts, everybody who's not crafting is just like, oh, okay, what am I going to do while we spend 20 minutes watching him make honey? Now, long-term crafting projects should be done off screen. Short-term crafting projects, like I want to spend this 10 minutes using my crafting skills to make an herbal remedy, should just be one and done and should not bog down the game anymore. I've played in the games that have crafting rules. I've played with people who wanted to have crafting aspects into the game, and it just bogs down the game, because now it's just one person doing something and everybody else just kind of sitting there going, well, can I help? No, it's all right. Well, can I at least gather materials? I mean, what am I doing? Why he's wasting 2 days doing this? You're doing stuff. So yeah, I think crafting stuff should be off screen for long-term projects. Like, whenever we're in town, my character's working on building this armor. Great. Okay. I'm not going to waste game time to, we'll just do it off screen. We'll trade emails and I'll let you know when it's done. Yeah. So yeah, nothing really exciting as far as I'm concerned in the tabletop role-playing game world today, unless you count the fact that the game I worked on is available and you should go and get it. Yes, that's right. Wretched Vigilantes is now available live on the Red Room site. Buy it, because I will make a small percentage off of it, and it will help me and Miguel and Sylvia. This has been very much accepted, so links down below. Pick up all my merch at Big Geek Emporium, except for this, which is available over at the Red Room, Wretched Vigilantes. Yes! Make me and Miguel and Sylvia huge. That's it for today. I am the OG GM. If you appreciate this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Remember, every subscription you give me is another day. Steve will not kill me. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. Ignore that previous one. I should probably stop talking now. I need lunch. Goodbye.